fuel rail for the Skyline out here. And currently I am just putting these injectors back on, which I've had flow tested and sonic cleaned out because they were absolutely buggered. Injector 3 was stuck open, which reason why spark plug 3 was obviously wet. So just putting them back in now and putting them back in the car, and hopefully the turbo will be back on next week. So after one of the last video with when I was in Stan's car, we were already talking and joking about how crap this China turbo was on Skyline and how a huge chance of it blowing up, and it'll probably blow up. Well, it actually happened to blow up, and if you check this baby out, it is absolutely reamed.
Okie dokie. Oh, maybe I can just have to do one of these. A little bit undo that. Let's see how much this has been burning. Oh my god. It's... what the fuck?
That's nice, it's Nagi welds actually.
That's a lot of oil, and even down there. Look at that.
It's not oil. So obviously it's not coming from the engine by the looks.
Oh yeah, that's oil. That is a... wow, that's like puddles of oil.
That's what I mean. That's what the white smoke looks like.
And there's like a little bit of maybe water or something. It's quite watery oil. Maybe it's mixed with the petrol. From when it was running rich. Yeah, it's just full of oil. The seal actually is actually not that
Loose, to be honest, but it's definitely shed out a journal somewhere, an oil seal or something. But it's absolutely buggered. So that's blowing. The injectors are now mint. The new turbo is on its way at the Garrett AR50, which actually, funny enough, has the same rear housing with the internal gate style as this one here, and which has that 5-bolt flange on the back there, still T3 open. So we're putting that back on, and hopefully it should run absolutely mint. I'm going to have a play around, start sanding down the body of the car today, put these injectors back in, and I'll be picking the GTR up from the paint shop. How exciting. It's actually kind of interesting if you've ever taken one of these fuel rails or taken the injectors out of your 25D or Skyline or cars similar to that, any sort of Nissan from the mid-90s, they use these they look like a Phillips head, but they're actually not tapered. So what's been happening on the Skyline? I've been sanding down, and I've just finished filling and bogging, and pretty much finished with all of the sanding on the recorder here, where someone had done a skid and popped the rear tyre, and all of the wires had pretty much cut through the paint there. So I've got a thin layer of just filler over the little bits which needed it, and have given it a good sand down. So pretty much this is just a 2K single stage paint, so there's no clear coat required for it, so it's really easy to blend. It's literally just black paint, so you can blend it right in, and when it comes to there you can just kind of buff it to blend it. And it's really easy, you don't need to do anything with clear or anything. Just that one and that one on the roof, and then we're ready for paint. So I just finished laying down a couple of coats on the Skyline here. It didn't turn out too bad. I did the best I can to get some imperfections out. There's just kind of dust you can see on it, but yeah, I want to leave a couple of little bits in there so it doesn't look too obvious of you know, that I've resprayed a quarter kind of stuff, and this will all be blended. I did try to get a little bit of thinner in the gun afterwards and just spray it on there to kind of blend it in, but obviously it doesn't really work too well. I need actually a blender, either a can blender or something like that, but I didn't have any of that stuff, so I'll give that a try, but it doesn't really work too well. But yeah, just touched up little bits and pieces. There's a bit of crap here, so I touched up on that, which looks pretty mean, as well as the roof as well, which actually probably need to redo. It kind of looks like crap. The roof one, it was a bit of a bastard. That's okay. The rear bit there, just door dings, shopping trolley dings, and a bit of a couple of dings there. So I got pretty much all of that out, and it's starting to look good with massive buff. We'll do another one at stands on the car, and do the wing mirrors and so on as well. Next step is going to be putting it all together. The turbo I will be putting on next weekend, and I will be painting up these wheels. So once all that's done, I'll probably get a can of plasti dip, and I will be plasti dipping all these and applying some silicone spray to make it look all hard and all mint. But yeah, so it's pretty exciting. I've actually been able to smash this out today. It's been a pretty productive day, to be honest. Getting in, I've got all the GDR parts laid out over there, and I will be going in to pick up the car, which has been fully resprayed and at town for me. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. That'll be finally done and all perfect. If you guys don't know, I wasn't really happy with the job that I did. It was good, probably a 6 out of 10. I wanted a 9, 10 out of 10, you know what I mean? So it's a GDR, it's not just some average Skyline, you know? So yeah, I'm kind of happy with how it's turned out. Wasn't too bad. It's not bad gloss retention. Definitely needs a bit of a buff, but it's amazing what something simple like that can do. But hopefully it looks money when it's all done.
Yeah, already modded that. Short throw now.
The story.